Make me stronger. 9 minutes. What, does anybody know what channel the WoW Direct is on? I should probably go ahead and pull it up and screen cap it in the corner. We're gonna keep playing Isaac while I listen to it. Ooh, synth oil, boo. The simple math of losing weight. I'm doing it. I'm eating my calories, and I'm trying to throw in some exercise. I don't think the exercise is as important as the diet. I think it'll just help. Are they announcing anything big? Probably. It's WoW's 30th anniversary. I need you right now. WoW 2. I should open it up. What's the website? What's the... You mean Warcraft's 30th anniversary. WoW is only 20. That's what I meant. I meant Warcraft in general. Orcs and humans, baby. Wait much longer. Twitch.tv/Warcraft. Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Working on Hearthstone and just in the Warcraft franchise and at Blizzard in general is something I've always dreamed about.
To work on this game that I've played and been a fan of for most of my adult life, it's a dream come true. I think to work on World of Warcraft was something I could have never imagined.
It's not the one.
My job entails as a senior test analyst, being on the team, working on Warcraft Rumble. It's an incredible experience. And again, since I love the game anyways, I have the passion for it, right? So I love to just be a part of that whole experience.
I work in localization. I play on the Taiwanese realm, so I see firsthand players all over the world able to enjoy the game in the language that they are used to. It is a great feeling to see that.
There we go. How about that? Boom.
Way back in the day, I was 12 years old, and somehow I ended up in a guild with a bunch of guys that were in their late 20s. They really enjoyed outdoor PvP, and even though I was a lower level, I would still join them from time to time, let them
I need a harder WoW, hardcore, like 99 experience and 50% health.
When I
just do solo self-found. You haven't done solo self-found, have you?
Beat him, and then for the first time ever, I commuted in my mind with the most high-pitched, squeaky, prepubescent voice.
WoW 2 is mobile. Don't you all have phones?
Getting beaten by a 12-year-old.
We had what we called computer time, so like our parents would ration how much time we would have for.
I was not rationed.
Like 2 hours on. I would have like 2 hours on a Monday. Ryan would have 2 hours on a Tuesday, or something. So yeah, we'd have to trade off in that sense. Some days we might trade hours, or yeah.
What are you gonna get done on WoW in 2 hours?
Wanted to buy each other to have more computer time.
My first game was Warcraft 3: Reign of Chaos in the Warcraft universe.
Mine was
From
orcs
there, I
versus
expanded
humans.
beyond to the Frozen Throne. I have a lot of memories playing a lot of custom games. You know, a lot of those tower
I played
defense
Warcraft
games,
2, all the
super fun.
expansions.
I was one of the main
Well,
healers.
the one expansion, Through the
in
Dark
our
Portal or
raid
whatever.
And I was home for the summer from college, and my parents had just gotten a puppy. And I was like, oh, my puppy's been really quiet. That's unusual. And I kind of lean over past my laptop, and she had gotten into one of my artist pens, and she just had ink everywhere. And me naturally being like,
I'm definitely OG with
worried
WoW,
'cause I
yeah.
got one
I
of
played
the
all the
ink
way
pens
through
was toxic. I was like,
Cataclysm.
oh my God,
Came
my
back for a
puppy's
little
gonna die.
bit
Not
for,
only did I do that, through the laptop.
Legion, I think
wiped
it
out
was.
entire
And then the one where
and
you
that's
could
one of my
find
favorite stories.
legendaries.
How my
Where it
puppy
was like a
killed
bunch of
25 people in
Valkyries and like
Warcraft.
Valheim and shit.
PvP, and I think I went on a 10-win streak once. I'm not that good, but I love it. And I think I went on a 10
Any
win
tips
streak
for a
once in
beginner
the-
streamer? I don't have a camera yet.
And I didn't even think about it. It just happened. And
Get
it's
really
pretty awesome.
lucky. Be
I still
consistent.
remember
Be
the first
entertaining
time I
every
went to
10
BlizzCon.
seconds.
It was the
Even if you have nobody
2017 BlizzCon.
watching, just talk.
Really excited. First time getting to see all
And
of
get
the
used
big
to
announcements
constantly
from all the
talking
games
to yourself.
live.
Even when I play a game off stream, I'm like still talking to myself out loud. It's really sad. I was like playing a game in the living room once, and Lisa was in there watching something on her iPad, and I'm just talking. She's like, "Who are you talking to?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'm just talking." I'm only entertaining every 20 seconds, and that's why I don't have 20,000 viewers, okay? No, it's Metaphor Refantasio Discord stream, not Persona 5.
I've been mired in Azeroth since the RTS days, and I
Marketing,
haven't left
World of
since.
Warcraft.
I've been playing World of Warcraft for about 15 years now. Which is pretty wild to think about.
I have been playing the same character, Human Frost Mage, for all 15 years.
Yeah, I've been playing World of Warcraft for 20 years. Actually started like early alpha and beta.
I've been playing World of Warcraft, I guess, 21 years. I started
Why would
when I
you
was
play a
5 years
Frost
old.
Mage the
A lot of our
entire
systems
time?
and
Like,
our code is.
I started with a
20+
mage,
years
but
old.
I've had a
found files
max
that were
level
written
warrior,
before I was
DK,
born.
rogue,
I lived in San Diego at the time,
shaman.
and I heard that there was a midnight signing, and I got signatures from everybody who was there who worked on the game previously. And it's so good
60
connecting with
seconds
people
left.
who actually signed it for me. And, you know, we get to share it in like this experience of, oh, you know, like I was such a passionate fan. And, you know, you signed this.
Human
and now I
Frost
get to work
Mage,
with you as
double
a
gross.
professional.
Whether you want to just chill out and be solo,
Bob's brain.
and enjoy the world, or you want to like get in deep
Second
with your
spun.
guildmates and like raid as hard as you can. There's a
Put
little
some money in our
something
machine
for
while we're
everyone, and
here.
there's space for everyone to have a really satisfying experience,
What's up,
no matter your
Paperback?
play style.
The future of Hearthstone's looking very bright.
You never
There's
played WoW
always
before?
Cool new cards coming out. We've
Screw
got
Hearthstone,
plenty of
Magic
ways
the Gathering for
new
life.
and returning players to get into the game.
There is magic here, and I think that magic will continue for the next 30, 40, 50 years. And I'm excited for what's to come.
Isn't Hearthstone kind of dead? I don't keep up with it. I have no idea. Ancient Recall. That's a good one. Tra-la-la bomb. We don't hold R at the start. That's cheating.
Warcraft has always been my peace and my outlet.
I have
The timer's
such a
up.
deep love for everything inside Azeroth.
I thought I'm gonna move on eventually, as if it was
Dead
just
cat.
any other game, and it wasn't.
I was a very introverted person, I was lonely, and then I accidentally stumbled upon World of Warcraft.
I was
even
lonely,
ended up in a
so I
guild,
started
and
playing
in the
WoW.
end, I even made some friends.
And
That's how
we
they
always
get
come
you.
together to enjoy the moments that we create in the game.
And then you never leave your
Whether
house for
they're
the next
fun,
15 years.
competitive, or silly.
Except for to go to a convention where you don't know how to interact with people in real life anymore.
You
sent me
Everything is just socially awkward.
My watch just broke.
Avoiding
And I
eye
said,
contact.
Oh my goodness, I guess we'd better go to hospital. And you said, nah, let's kill this dragon.
And we did.
And we did. We didn't go to the hospital. We killed that dragon. And I lost my leg because of it. And you know what? Worth it.
Hearthstone changed my life.
I cannot picture my life without WoW.
We got that dragon down. Server first, baby.
Thank you, Warcraft, for giving everything that you gave us so far. Here's to like 100 years more.
100 years more. We haven't made it to the first 100. I should have got a drink before this.
When I say World of Warcraft saved my life,
I have
really
time.
mean it.
WoW saved my life. How much did they pay him to say that? Zoom in.
Hi everyone. Welcome to the
Hi.
Warcraft 30th Anniversary Direct.
Hello,
I'm
Holly.
Molly Longdale, the executive producer for World of Warcraft.
Name all of the
Alongside
classes and
Hearthstone,
races.
Warcraft Rumble and the Warcraft real-time strategy games. we
Oh,
are
you're a
all
Warcraft
honored
fan?
to
Name
be here
all
to celebrate
900
some big
Pokemon.
milestones with you and talk about the future.
Name every NPC
Many
in
of us
Stormwind.
began our Warcraft adventures as
And when they were
players
added,
before we became
what
developers
expansion?
at Blizzard. No matter which game we work on, we all share a deep love for the Warcraft universe. Today, each
Trick
of the
question,
Warcraft
nobody plays
development
Alliance.
teams will be sharing what's coming up. Some of it next year, some just a few weeks from now, and some will even be available today. So whether you've been traversing the plains of Azeroth with a view from above, or chilling in the
Okay.
Hearthstone Tavern,
I have to go get a drink.
Enemies
I'm
with
gonna
the
miss
Rumble
this.
Machine, or pursuing
I don't want to miss
Xalatok
anything.
in Kazalgar. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Now, what better place to begin than with the games that started it all? Here's Brad Chan from the Warcraft RTS team.
RTS? They have a team for that?
Kind of funny how life ends up.
What?
I actually never thought about ever being
They
a
have a
developer.
team?
When I was younger, I just wanted to play video games. Back in 2007, I was at a regional qualifier playing a game called Warcraft 3. After I qualified for the
They're
tournament,
gonna remake
someone came
the
up to me,
remake?
gave me his card, and was like, "Hey, we're looking
gonna
for
grab a drink
experienced
real
RTS
quick.
players to join our design team." Naturally, I said I wasn't interested. I was gonna go to the Nationals from the very beginning.
What? Warcraft 1 remake?
These remasters have brand new, hand-drawn visuals that capture the original art style from each game, and you'll be able to swap between the original graphics and the remastered versions in real time.
That don't look that remastered to
For
me.
Warcraft 1, we added modern controls such as right-click move, bandbox select, and a faster
What
game
the
speed.
fuck?
Both games have also received various UI and UX improvements, such as tooltips and health bars, mission select screen, and an
They
increased
should have
view
just
selection.
left it alone, dude.
Warcraft 2 will still have multiplayer functionality, and all legacy custom maps will still
Maybe
be
Warcraft
fully
2,
compatible
not orcs and humans though. Come on, what?
We are also bringing back the Warcraft Battle Chest, which will include Warcraft 1, 2, and 3.
The battle chest, I remember those.
So here's the 30 years of Warcraft, and I can't think of a better way than celebrating than reliving the story from the very beginning.
Damn, bro, they just made it less
did I
pixely.
mention this is all available right now.
They should have made them all like Warcraft 3 style. Just remade them in Warcraft 3 style.
It was I who was betrayed.
Illidan
must lead your people to their destiny.
Who must lead their people to their destiny. The birth of a legacy. 1994 Warcraft, 1995 Warcraft 2, 1996. Damn, they used to pop out games so fast. Now remastered. I mean, it does. It looks more cartoony, less pixely. Oh my god, dude. I forgot about all the boats and shit. Ogres with Bloodlust were so OP. Knights were so good too.
We are one.
Arthas, the Lich King. so invested. Updated environments. Oh, wow, they put more grass on the floor. I couldn't tell a difference there. Fully customizable visuals. Is that a big deal? Wait, did they redo the remake? Did they redo the remake?
Job's done.
I might fucking get that battle chest because I hate myself. I already own the Warcraft 3 Reforged though.
It's pretty amazing to think
Hearthstone?
that Hearthstone turns 10 this year.
We can just turn it off for a minute.
It's been such an incredible decade. Together, we've made the tavern a place for sharing joy, excitement, and some very tall tales indeed. We've made friends with Murlocs, battled old gods, and now we're traveling through space. But for me, the most incredible thing of all is that I get to work on my favorite game with such an amazing team.
Hello?
Ever since Hearthstone came out, we've been with you on that road to legend. I remember on my first climb to legend, I had played something like 500 games in 1 month. And as the clock ticked to midnight,
Is that all,
I was
bro?
2 wins away
Newbie.
and didn't make it.
Only 500 games in a month?
500 games the
500 games in a week.
Shout out to Darkshire Councilman. But those 1,000 games pale in comparison to the more than 160 billion games that we've all played over the last decade.
That's
and that's
so
not
many.
counting Battlegrounds. Can you believe that it's been
Actually
5
so
years
many.
since the mode launched at BlizzCon? That's 5 years of building Death Rattle Beast
My-
comps,
yeah.
magnetizing mechs, completing quests,
My
and collecting
favorite thing
trinkets.
about Hearthstone was
It's been
the
awesome to watch Battlegrounds
PvE
grow from what
roguelike
was pitched
events that
as
they
the
did.
biggest tavern brawl ever into what it is
Those were
today.
my favorite. Not even the
We are
PvP
so
stuff.
thankful to our community for being with us over this incredible decade, and we're looking forward to the next 10 years in the tavern together. The future is packed with even more places to explore and adventures to share. More expansions, more
I always
resets,
love
and
when they
more
get game devs
surprises.
to talk about their stuff,
let's take
but
a
they're
look at
not
what's
like
just
PR
around the
people.
corner.
So you can, it just sounds scripted as shit.
One of the
you
amazing
know?
things of working at Blizzard is
Like they're just
getting to
not
watch other
convincing
teams
when they
pushing the
talk.
boundaries on their own games. I think we're
They're
all
not
genuinely
actors, they're
fans
not
of what our
like
coworkers are up to, and it's really special when we
hosts
find moments to
of a
collaborate.
show, right?
What's up, everybody? I hope you're enjoying your adventures.
What's
among
up?
the stars in the great dark beyond.
What's up,
We love
everybody?
working on this
It's like if I try to
and
do
wanted
like a
take our next
fucking
mini set further into the cosmos than
thing.
ever before. Prepare to travel beyond Azeroth, beyond Warcraft, and into Heroes of StarCraft.
What?
I'm super excited for this mini set.
What?
It's the first time we've ever explored another universe this deeply in Hearthstone. A ton of people on the team, so much love for StarCraft. So being able to bring it into the Hearthstone Tavern has been incredible. Some might say, it's about time.
Okay.
Obviously, we knew we had
I
to go big.
don't hate
The
that
Zerg,
idea,
Terran,
actually.
and Protoss factions
Y'all are hating on it,
represented
but
cards via a faction banner. Not only do the cards in each faction work well with one another, they're also usable across multiple classes.
See how they're
Each
gonna
of the
implement it.
factions also has a hero card featuring one of the most iconic faces from StarCraft.
Are they mixing
The
it?
Zerg are led by the Queen of Blades herself, Sarah Kerrigan.
So that's a hero.
She
They
gives
have
Death
one
Knights,
hero?
Hunters, Warlocks, and Demon Hunters access to an aggro playstyle with near
fuck?
endless swarms.
I
of
thought they
Zerg
were gonna
cards.
make a
After all,
Hearthstone
what would a
version
StarCraft mini set even be
as
without its
StarCraft.
own version of a Zerg Rush. For the Protoss,
Not adding-
we have the legendary Artanis, seeking to unify his people.
Not adding
He grants
StarCraft
his
cards
powers
into the
to
Warcraft
druids,
cards.
mages, priests, and rogues.
That's an
He
MTG
focuses on
move for
powerful,
sure.
high mana cost units and uses the psionic powers of the Protoss to make those cards cheaper. And finally,
I want
who else do we have
Zeratul.
to lead the Terran besides the iconic Jim Raynor?
Jim Raynor.
Thanks to him, warriors, paladins, and shamans will get a hold of the new starship keyword from the main set. But these aren't your average starships. They're battle cruisers. When we first started working on this mini set, we went to the team and asked, what does this need to have in order to truly feel like StarCraft? We made sure to represent as many units from StarCraft as possible. There's even one character from Warcraft that snuck their way into the set. Grunty, the Terran armored
Oh
Murloc.
my god, I have one of those.
On top of everything else, Heroes of StarCraft has more cards than any mini set we've done
I think
before.
I have that
There's
pet
so much to explore.
in WoW.
So many strategies, so many interactions, and so much StarCraft nostalgia. And we might have some special music as well. just for the occasion. Heroes of StarCraft is coming in January 2025.
What about Heroes of the Storm,
but there's
bro?
even more coming up for Hearthstone. We're making some big changes.
They're not even
to
gonna mention Heroes of the Storm. They're dead, red-headed stepchild. I bet you they don't even mention it.
As Leo mentioned, Arena is getting a major glow-up. But first, let's talk about what makes Arena special.
Fuck.
Arena is Hearthstone's premium draft mode, where you build your own deck from scratch at the start of every run. It's all about you flexing your deck-building skills and card knowledge to defeat your opponents. And believe it or not, Arena has stayed mostly the same for 10 years. So we thought it was finally time for a little bit of an update. From now on, there will be 2 kinds of Arena to choose from.
They're real good at reading scripts.
Normal Arena has a shorter format that lets you complete your runs more quickly.
Her eyes
It still
are
gives you
glued to that
awesome
prompter, dude.
competitive Arena experience. And after you've established yourself in the normal arena, you'll be able to descend into the dark, dank cellar of the tavern, where challengers are engaging in high-stakes card play in our underground arena. Underground has a distinctive basement aesthetic, longer runs, and a new feature we call Redraft on Loss. This means that when you lose, you'll have the option to redraft cards and edit your deck, refining it to up your chances of winning as you take on more hardened challengers. We heard you also want a way to show off that you're an Arena champion. We got you. Arena ratings will be available for both the normal and underground modes. Ranking for the 2 are separate.
Does anybody in here play Hearthstone?
Matchmaking in normal arena, but in underground arena, you'll be throwing caution to the wind and facing off against opponents of all skill levels. Whether you're an arena veteran or maybe you just haven't clicked that arena button in a while,
used to, but not in
we
years.
hope these changes
Only
offer you another
Battlegrounds, my
exciting
man.
way you can enjoy your time in the tavern.
MPG all the way.
And I'm happy to tell you, all of this will be coming in the first half.
Why does she
of
sound like
next
an
year.
AI? Maybe she
Now,
is.
Here's Tyler. to
Her
share
eyes
even
haven't
more
moved at
what's
all.
in store for Hearthstone.
Oh, we didn't get a devil deal. That's unfortunate.
Hey everyone. As you can see, we've got a lot of really exciting things planned for the next few updates. But what kind of game director would I be if I didn't spill even more beans about what's coming next? It's going to be the year of the Raptor, and you'll be going on some awesome adventures in some of your favorite Azeroth locations. Next year, we kick things off with one of our most requested settings as we journey into the Emerald Dream. Here, you'll find yourself in the middle of a legendary face-off between the Druids of the Emerald Dream and the forces of the Old Gods. They'll be fighting a high-stakes battle over the fate of the World Tree in our first expansion of the year. And things are going to heat up even more when the Druids of the Flame light up the mini-set. Our second expansion is also Hearthstone's first ever sequel, as we go back to Ungoro Crater. Join Elise on the hunt for a mythical lost Tortolan city. Spoiler alert, keep an eye on that volcano. After uncovering the secrets of the lost city, take part in a grand celebration in the 33.4 mini-set. The party-loving Tortolans are hosting a festival in honor of the mighty dinosaurs of the Crater.
My favorite.
And we'd hate for you to miss out on all that fun. Closing out the year is our third expansion, where you'll travel with Chromie through alternate realities to recruit legendary Warcraft heroes like you've never seen them before. This all leads to an epic showdown against Murazon at the end
Mr.
of
Boom.
time. And you won't believe what happens next. You've seen just how much we've got in store for you over the next year. Heroes of StarCraft, revamped Arena, and 3 awesome expansions. We're incredibly excited, and we hope you're incredibly excited. Thank you so much for being part of this incredible journey. 10 years in, and our adventures in the tavern together are only just beginning.
Damn, it's been 10 years. That's nuts. Is this all only for WoW, or are they gonna like talk about Diablo
Blizzard
and
has
shit?
This awesome tradition of sharing the journey that each team took to bring their game to life. I think this museum is a beautiful way to relive the memories of development and share that passion with the rest of Blizzard. What's up, everyone? It's been about a year since I stood on the main stage of BlizzCon and we launched Warcraft Rumble together with all of you.
Warcraft
What
Rumble.
a year it's been. All of us on the team have had so much
that a
fun watching
game?
you dig into our game and explore the hero collection,
Fuck.
the army building, the nail-biting finishes. We've beaten over 900 million bosses. And on the matter of Alliance versus Horde,
worst
we've
phone
picked Team
game.
Jaina
Okay.
almost 10% more. But maybe most
I think there's
importantly,
drops on the
some
Blizzard channel.
over
Maybe
1
I don't know what kind of drops though.
That's 2 billion chicken wings. In just a second,
I've been there, by the way.
We're trying to shoot.
I've been in that room there,
Rumble?
right there, when I visited
I know a little bit
the
about
Blizzard
that.
HQ.
Scoot the camera. Cool.
It's like a little museum at the front of the
When we started working on
HQ.
Warcraft Rumble, we wanted to make something that harkened back to our strategy roots. Like the first
It's a
time I
cool
booted
room.
up Warcraft 2 on my dad's Power Max 7100 66 AV. I'm stoked to play those new remasters. But we also wanted to do something in our universe
I
that
got
we've
flown
never
out
done
to
before.
check out
So we
Overwatch
started imagining that maybe
when it first came out.
somewhere in the Hearthstone Tavern, there was a mysterious arcade machine that printed miniature versions of the heroes and villains of Azeroth and zapped them to life for you to collect and command. In those kind of early days when we were establishing the art style of Warcraft Rumble, we wanted a sense of tactility. We wanted to be able to pick up and touch the art that we were creating inside of the computer.
It was fun
So
when it came
some
out.
of us went and printed minis, painted
I
them
remember
up
when
like this,
we were
and that's
beta
kind
testing
of
it
really
or
where all
whatever
this
at
came
the
from.
place.
All of these minis
You
were
could
painted by our team.
double up on like the champions. You could have 5 Reinhardts in one game.
This little guy's my
And I
favorite.
remember thinking like, this isn't
what does
balanced.
that say underneath?
I was like,
On
is this
here?
how it's gonna
Oh, it
be?
says
Like
Jeremy.
anybody can be anybody and there can be multiple
We've
heroes?
done
Like,
more
yeah,
than
that's how we
paint
have it
minis
right
since
now.
our game launched.
I knew it wasn't
We've
gonna
added
work.
Dungeons and at least one new mini every single season. We've got the
They got rid of
Dark
that
Moon
so
Fair,
fast,
new
yeah.
zones, and a whole new family for you to experience in the game.
They brought it
We added our
back.
first raid, Molten Core, and laid siege to Stormwind. In our latest season, we even bust down the doors of Ironforge.
Ignore.
We ain't stopping there, are we, Vic?
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about what's coming up. Starting right now, if you hop into Rumble, we're running our first anniversary event with some truly excellent loot.
We're celebrating 1 year of Warcraft
Guys.
Rumble, so if you jump in after the stream, you'll be able to snag some super
Quick.
cool rewards, like
Scan
the
the
very
code
valuable-looking
and
gold
get
Kogol,
into the
which we
Rumble
affectionately call
Gacha universe.
The Kogol. Okay, have you scanned this thing yet?
What are you waiting for?
We've also been working on something really exciting for later in the season. There are some characters in Warcraft that don't fit so cleanly into just
What
one of
are
our
you
families.
waiting for?
So we're adding split leaders. These leaders belong to 2 families
I don't-
at the same time.
I'm kinda just
which
zoning this whole
expands
section
the
out, to be
possibilities of
honest.
How you build out your armies. And we're not just adding one split leader. We're
When did they
starting
say
with
that
3.
original Warcraft was going to
First,
be
fighting for the
available
Alliance
to
and
buy?
Cenarian families,
The remake
Malfurion,
and Warcraft
Stormwind.
2?
And representing the Horde and Blackrock families, we got Chieftain and former War Chief Orgrim Doomhammer.
Today?
Finally, leading undead and beasts.
No.
is Anu Barak. But for
It's
any of these 3
available
new leaders to
already?
join the fight,
No.
we're going to be reworking one that we released this time last year. Sylvanas Windrunner is finally taking her rightful place among both the Horde and undead. We've got an awesome season ahead of us and can't
Fuck
wait for you to check
Sylvanas.
it out. We'll be right there with you. To our amazing fans, thank you for an incredible
That bitch
first
went
year of
extra
Warcraft Rumble
level
and for
psycho.
your unwavering support. Your passion fuels our creativity and truly drives us forward. But there was one more thing we wanted to talk
He's
about.
just walking
Jeremy.
away.
Right?
Okay,
There
I kind of
was
like
one more
that
thing we
guy.
wanted to talk about, right?
Nope. That's all I had. See you later.
I like that guy. What the fuck? Oh, we got Tech Axe, dude. He wants to go play? Relatable. Oh, you can play online now. You don't have to play on mobile, you can play this shit online. PC beta. Gotcha enters the PC space. Rumbleverse on PC, we rise.
We are so excited
This
that
is a
you're
new
here to
Deathless file.
celebrate 20 years of World of Warcraft with us. When the game first came out in 2004, I remember Facebook had just launched. I've been in the game industry for a handful of years when I picked
It kind of
up
looks
WoW,
like Joe
and
Biden's daughter.
I was in awe. Even
Or
when I
wife.
was running about and exploring on my Night Elf Hunter, I made friends who would group with me and tackled just about anything. including helping me save 40 gold for my first mount.
Pain.
I loved it. I still do, just like many of
The
you.
homie.
And as most of you know, the game saw absolutely explosive growth.
How old
in
was
the
I in
early years
2004?
and brought
18.
multiplayer gaming
That's
to
the year I
mainstream.
graduated
That in
school.
turn created countless friendships, camaraderie, and escape for people every day. Still does 20 years later.
Women don't play video games.
We dug into our history and discovered that across 2 decades,
We have some women that play video
we've
games in here. Where are you at, ladies?
1 billion days of time played in Azeroth.
Yeah, we don't. Kaiju. There's Kaiju. She's kind of a lady.
So many of
sometimes.
you have joined us over the years. Some of you have met partners in the world and gotten married. Some of you have even named your kids and pets after characters and locations in the game. Veterans from all over the world. Those who are hearing or visually impaired or have physical challenges. We've welcomed seniors, even whole families playing together with their kids, and so many more who call our world home. No matter who you are, when you come to Azeroth, you can live how you want and be who you want to be. It's a gift.
Don't forget
for
to
so
feed
many,
yourself,
and
though.
certainly to us. We feel it.
You do
every
need
day.
food to live.
One of those special stories is live now on Netflix in
Oh,
a documentary
shit.
called The Remarkable Life of Evelyn.
I can't watch that. That's gonna make me cry if I
Maud
watch
Steen,
that.
who played a
Bro.
character named Evelyn, lived
Oh,
a life
shit.
in Azeroth that he couldn't in the real world.
Oh shit, I'm
He
gonna
suffered
cry.
from Duchenne muscular dystrophy for most of his life and fought it courageously alongside his incredible family, who I'm proud to have met and fallen in love with.
Black
Because
Candle.
of mods and his role-play guild called Starlight, his family discovered the power of online game communities and advocate for gaming around the world as a source of joy and companionship. Sadly, Mats was taken from this world.
Fuck, I knew it!
In Azeroth, far too soon.
Oh my god.
Because of Mats and stories like his, we were inspired to create a charity
Oh,
program
it's so
for classic and
sad.
our modern games to support Cure Duchenne, a non-profit organization dedicated to improving and
Wow,
extending
have a
the
heart,
lives
Yuri. What the
of
fuck?
those affected by Duchenne muscular dystrophy. We want to thank you in advance for giving to this cause that offers support to people just like
Corporation
Mats.
is like, look, we have a
This
heart. We made a
is
movie
ready,
about
and he's available until January 6th.
a guy who played our
Inspired by
game.
the detective agency Mats created for his busy role-play life in Azeroth.
Fuck. My alarm's going off. Time to go pick my kid up,
Right
Kappa.
now, we have our 20th anniversary celebration running in-game. We've got modernized Tier 2 armor sets, classic time walking, new world bosses, trading
Azuragos
post
is
items,
new?
rewards, and more with all that nostalgic
Arthur's
flavor.
looking motherfucker.
In the War Within expansion,
How's
that we
my
released
diet?
a few
It's good.
months ago,
I've been
we've
sticking
taken
to
the
it.
leap
I've lost
into the
13
first
pounds.
chapter of the World Soul Saga. More coming on that. And of course, Classic is always cooking. But this moment
Say it.
is about you. You're the thundering heart of World of Warcraft, and
She
always
said it,
have been.
Classic.
Stay
She
tuned
said
as
it.
We share what we are serving up for you. And thanks for making Azeroth a place you call home.
The audio is all fucked up for me, though. It's like rumbly.
Hey everyone,
Boom,
Clay and I are so excited to be here today during this
boom.
anniversary
Classic!
celebration to talk about what's coming up for WoW Classic.
I can't believe that after 20 years, my Orc Warrior is still finding new adventures in Azeroth. Shout out to all my buds in Tacondrius.
Feels like just yesterday I was on my Night Elf Druid, ganking some buddies on the Teneris realm at the Crossroads.
I'd booked a couple days off work for launch and was looking forward to really diving into Azeroth. But little did I know that my server would be offline for the first few days due to overwhelming demand. Shout out to Mal'Ganis. But even less could I imagine how this game would in so many ways define the rest of the course of my adult life.
I knew about a couple of weeks ago what day it was, yeah. That hardcore fresh servers were coming out.
What's coming up
because they
for World of
sponsored me to play.
Starting
I wasn't allowed to talk about it though.
with what's on the horizon.
I don't know why I keep freezing, guys. I'm sorry.
Which is currently up
So
on our public
annoying.
test grounds. This update will go live next month, and it has something for everyone. On the narrative front, this update includes epilogue quest lines.
They told me to make
and the
sure
Kirin
not
Court.
to,
No
to
spoilers,
leak it,
this
or
storyline
that I would get in
features
big
the
trouble.
mysterious Pioneer, who also played a starring role in our expansion release cinematic. We'll also get into the prologue.
Technically,
for
they
where
didn't
we're
sign
going
me to an
next.
NDA.
But
They
more
were
on
just
that
like,
in a
please don't
minute.
tell anybody.
1107 also, of course, brings its namesake, the Siren Isle, a new outdoor environment to explore, full of mysteries to uncover, and rewards to help catch up your alts and prepare for the next War Within season ahead. Plunderstorm is returning, this time with a plunder store to give you more flexibility in earning your rewards instead of that linear renown track. Also making a return will be the latest iteration of our Turbulent Timeways event and a Winter Veil revamp. We can't wait for you all to experience this update next month. As an additional treat for those of you invested in the story of the War Within, we will be releasing a novella that explains exactly what happened to Jaina and Thrall after they left us. This novella is narrated by none other than Chris Messon and available today. So, I know many of you have already seen 1107, but you have to be wondering where the War Within is going to take us after that. Okay, so following Zalatath's trail is going to lead us to a location that I've been personally excited about since we first settled on the idea of an underground expansion.
Good time to start? Yeah, I'm playing hardcore.
Trade Empire. Fittingly,
Jump on a
our
fresh
main
server if you've
11.1
never played
patch
before.
Is Undermined with a D. Now, this is a city unlike any city we've seen before in World of Warcraft, standing as a testament to the intelligence and creativity of the goblins as masters of technology and alchemy. And as our adventures continue, we will learn
What's
more
up,
about
Emmett?
goblin
Thanks for the
culture
resub,
than
bud.
ever
Hope you're
before.
doing well.
What's important to them, what problems they're trying to solve, what they're capable of as a society. Everything that makes them truly unique, beyond the humor and the explosions. So just to be clear, there's going to be a whole lot of explosions. You'll arrive at an Undermine that's plunged into conflict between the four major goblin
Volley
cartels.
Black, what's up, man?
Steamweedle, Blackwater, Bilgewater, and of course, the Venture Company.
I have no idea what they're talking about now. Retail shit?
You'll align yourself with a group of your choice and run into notorious goblins like Monty Gazlo, Renzik the Shiv, Baron Revelgaz,
I'm trying to think, is hardcore even possible in
now,
Burning
if you're
Crusade?
Going to be in cahoots with the Goblin Cartel, you can't be seen rolling around in anything less than a truly blinged out ride. So early on, you'll earn
I don't want
vehicles
shot
designed
speed.
just for Undermine to push the boundaries of locomotion within World of Warcraft. Undermine was built for speed, with roads designed for driving, which is just as well, because this car travels much
$90
faster than
mount?
your regular ground mounts. You can also further adjust your car's driving characteristics. Do you prefer grip, or do you want to drift more? Do you want more acceleration?
They're
even if
bringing
it's gonna come at the
racing.
expense of your top speed?
So
That's
retail,
up to you.
wow.
You can try it all and rule the streets of Undermine, living your life
Like
440
Super Mario
yards at a
Kart.
time.
Need for Speed Undermined.
We'll also be adding a new dungeon in Undermined, Operation Floodgate, which is a race to stop a group of
Nice
goblins
piss
from
rings,
blowing
thank
it
you,
down
sir.
that would bring ruin to the Ringing Deeps. This dungeon will also be immediately
Shooting piss
available
out of
as
your
part of our new
ring
season
really brings the
heroic,
subs in, you
mythic,
know?
and mythic
I
plus
found.
difficulties.
People go
alongside the
nuts
4 other launch dungeons and 3
when you
returning
pee on
legacy
at them.
dungeons. Now we'll have many more details in the weeks
You know?
ahead, but I can tell you that one of those legacy dungeons, naturally, in light of our goblin theme here, is the Motherlode from Battle for Azeroth.
Bro, I'm gonna need y'all support when I start playing hardcore WoW.
This new zone
There's gonna be
brings with it 2 new
content. It's
delves
gonna be a
for
little
you to
different than what we
explore, and we're
normally
creating
do.
new variations on
If
the
I die on
existing delves.
hardcore, I'll gift a
We're also
bunch of
introducing
subs.
seasonal updates to Brand Bronze.
I gotta look good in front of these other
adversary that
streamers,
follows
you
that
know?
beer, and a new
We gotta
set of
look good. We gotta look
goblin-inspired
strong.
for Brand. Of course,
We gotta
a
get
new
that
season
streamer
also
respect.
means a new raid zone. We have an 8-boss raid called the Liberation of Undermine coming your way.
I'm gonna be
It takes
trying
you through the
real
streets of
hard
the city
on
and into
hardcore in the guild.
magnificent Bellagio, brimming with color and
I'm
extravagance.
gonna be super
It
try
also
hard.
hides the dark secrets of its owner, the one and only
we'll touch it.
Gallywix. And for the arena PvPers out there, we're also introducing a new arena map set right amidst the city.
You want the streamer help experience? I just want y'all to hang out. I'm not allowed to
Some
get
of
any
you may
help
wonder
in game.
How Zalatath fits into all of this, and how goblin politics relate to the fate of our world soul. But rest assured,
Wish I had better internet.
Undermine plays a vital role as a continuation.
Yeah, they're gonna roll it out slow. They can't bring it out right away. There'd be no point to have fresh servers if they're gonna
in the months ahead.
just launch Burning Crusade. Barkin. I feel better because I feel like they're launching a new classic hardcore server with the intention of taking it into TBC, unlike
for both modern and classic WoW players.
the current ones right now. Oh shit.
As the World Soul Saga continues to unfold, we are reflecting on these past 20 years with immense gratitude as we lay the foundation on which to build the next 20. On behalf of the entire World of Warcraft team,
it's not even hard
thank you
mode.
so much for being the heart of the history of Azeroth.
Why is
Whether you've
Grace
just joined our
calling me?
community, been with us for the last 2 decades, or somewhere in between, thank you for making Azeroth your home. And speaking of home, the team does have one more thing to share with you.
That's me. I'm at work right now. Okay, thank you. Bye. I don't even know what the fuck she said to me. It didn't sound important. Guys, I'm working. We're working so hard here.
Joining us today and for being with us for the past 3 decades.
You do work hard, you deserve a raise.
Living, breathing world that's been experienced by over 250 million players around the globe. That's
we got 5 gifted subs today. We already got a raise.
And true connection. And as the years have passed and our communities have grown and evolved, the statue behind us reminds us all how important Warcraft is.
That is a sick statue in the courtyard.
It serves as a reminder of our shared passion for building Azeroth together. And it's you who truly bring Warcraft to life, our players.
And we're gonna have player housing?
Thank you
in
for
WoW?
being the lifeblood of this world that means so much to all of us. 30 years of history is the perfect foundation upon which we will build for the bright future ahead. And we can't
Look,
wait
you
to
provide
walk
us with
that
much
road
needed
alongside
entertainment
you.
and fun.
And before we go, we want to share something very special.
I just want to make it so that you feel your sub is worth it. Oh my god, Kartalka! 10 gifted subs, thank you so much.
Prepare to dive back into the history of World of Warcraft.
Oh my god.
Soundtrack
Where did that come from?
And whether this music evokes cherished memories, or you're hearing some of these pieces for the first time,
that's ridiculous.
We hope you enjoy the performance. Here's the next 30 years.
Is that it? Their campus is pretty cool, though. The Blizzard campus. Microsoft is like, all right, get in there, do something. Is that it? Are they gonna give us like some Marvel level stick around final cutscene type shit? Housing goes crazy. Where is this thing? There it is. Oh, they're gonna give us like a orchestral performance. Am I gonna get DMCA'd for this? Am I gonna get DMCA'd for this? Imagine if I got DMCA'd for this and they're sponsoring me to play WoW in 8 days. I'm gonna get run DMC'd, shit. Alright, got a little nail action. I kind of want to buy the Warcraft remasters and play them right now a little bit. I feel like I'm going to waste money if I do that, though. Already bought it and downloading. Wow. It's crazy they had it ready already, you know? They got a whole fucking choir, man. They got a full orchestra. I don't think Brainworm works. Us there. I didn't need to blow that up. Honestly, I could live without this. I think it's over. Okay, we have a guild meeting in an hour and 15 minutes. Wait, I think it's in an hour and 15 minutes. Or is it in 15 minutes? I thought it was at 2, not 1. I'll ask. $15 minutes, okay. $2 p.m. Central in his title. That's in an hour. I need you right now. We're particularly excited to reveal that normal PvE and PvP Fresh Anniversary Realms will progress to Burning Crusade. That doesn't sound like hardcore. Our new Hardcore Anniversary Realms will not progress to Burning Crusade. Oh, 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 man. Oh, that's what they're saying in the server. Burning Crusade brings it with a level of challenge that we feel doesn't fit hardcore. Wow. People can still make hardcore add-ons for it, I guess. Laura Latt, thanks for the 70 months. Pretty sure they called hardcore players bitches. Isn't it for us to decide if we want to do that hardcore, though? I mean, I guess not if they don't make that shit. I need you right now. Flames of Azazel will consume you. You are not prepared. Come on, portal, open up. Faster, stronger. Yes. Let's go. Progress. Oh, good. Experimental treatment, my favorite. Emperor. Faster, stronger. Kartalka's #1 for the whole week now. God damn. Taking over that #1 spot. Die. Oh! Oh my god, there's already so many people in the fucking channel for the guild meeting. Holy shit.
Down for
Wait. So what's the timeline to BWL?
6
The
months.
thing is, you want to use
5
the
to 6
hide, so
months.
going
6
DP
months?
is a bad thing too.
That's too long.
There's
That's
no
too
way.
long,
There's
dude.
no way.
DD
it's
hype?
6 months.
DD hype?
A raid a month.
No. There's no way. Like,
So, Grace, it
how
launches.
do we know
in,
it's 6 months?
It launches in a
Okay.
week. Then they said weeks until Molten Core comes out, and then they've got 3 phases until Blackwing Lair. Each phase is going to be minimum, literally minimum a month, probably 2 months.
Who put fucking 16 weeks on Molten Core? What is that?
Yo, it was me, man. So I like the early phases. I asked them to push it back as much as possible.
I
thought you guys would enjoy that.
I fucking knew it.
Listen, bro, I didn't get my way on Deviant Delight.
Sarth got off zombies?
Yeah, just for this, dude.
That's fucking
I've been
wild.
waiting to
Sarth
come
stopped
back to
making
WoW,
TikToks for
man.
this video? That's crazy.